Hello friends, how are you and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well and staying safe. I personally am doing really good. The holidays are coming up, which is my favorite season. So I'm just really trying to stay in a festive mood and just focus on that, on all the cozy vibes, the Christmas vibes and stuff like that. I'm also drinking a Christmas tea in my new Christmas mug. This one is from Starbucks. It's so pretty and the tea is so good. So good. But today's video is going to be a makeup review. I used to do these all the time and I really miss them. I have been doing quite a few recently. I did an Essence review and now I am going to do a Too Faced holiday makeup review. So I purchased two of their holiday products. The first one is an eyeshadow palette. This is the Too Faced Salted Caramel eyeshadow palette, and then I also picked up the Christmas Snuggles and Melted Kisses lip set. If you remember from I think 2 years ago they came out with a similar lip set with different shades, of course. This is what it looked like and I absolutely adored these so much. I still use them to this day, so I decided to pick up the version that they came out with this year. And yeah, an eyeshadow palette also ended up in my shopping cart. And now I am here filming this video. I haven't touched these products yet, so this is going to be a review, a lip swatch video, an eyeshadow palette tutorial, and also a first impressions. So yeah, we definitely have a lot to do in this video, so let's get started. Alright, so I just grabbed my phone to look up all of the prices, and the eyeshadow palette retails for 20 euros. So this is what the box looks like. They also came out with another one that is more pink toned. I think it is the Sugar Bear one, but I knew I was not going to wear those shades, so I decided to go for the Salted Caramel palette. This one is like a tin material. And then on the back you do have all of the shades that come in the palette. And this is supposed to smell like salted caramel, so yeah, it kind of does. A little bit. It's more on the subtle side, and I think it has more of a vanilla scent in my opinion, but I do get a subtle like hint of caramel, definitely. But it smells really good. It does come with a mirror, and then this is what the shades look like on the inside. Really beautiful. So I'm just going to pick out a few shades to swatch. For example, this one, which is Butter Me Up. Let's see what that looks like. Wow, that looks very beautiful. And then I'm going to swatch this one, which is Drizzle It. This one right here. Okay, the swatches are definitely very promising. That looks so intense and beautiful. Wow, that actually looks really good. So I cannot wait to dig in. Usually I do really like Too Faced eyeshadows, so I hope this one is as good as I am used to. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get in the palette. Okay, so the first shade that I'm going to use is the one that I swatched, Drizzle It. I'm just going to use a very fluffy brush to apply this in my crease. I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit. There you go. So this one is very pigmented. Like, I already applied a little bit too much, but that's okay. We can blend it out. Alright, so this is what it looks like now that I have blended that shade. It blended super easily. It looks really beautiful. And then for my outer V, I'm going to pick up the shade Make Me Melt, which is this one right here. And I'm going to focus that more on the outer parts of my eye. So right here in my outer V. I am applying this very messily because I can always blend it out afterwards. Once I am done with that, I am taking my blending brush again. This has no additional product, and I'm just going to use that to blend out the outer V and make it look less harsh. Alright, and then for my lower lash line, I'm going to pick up the same shades, so this one, and use that to connect my lower lash line to my like upper lid shades. So I'm focusing the darkest shade on the outer parts, and then I'm using the lightest shade to blend that out. Alright, and then for my lid shade, I am going to pick up Butter Me Up, which is this one. But before applying that, I am going to apply a little bit of my NYX glitter primer, and I'm going to try and apply that shade with a brush, but I usually prefer using my fingers. So let's see what it looks like with a brush. It also works with a brush. That is good. That looks so pretty, by the way. Super intense. Wow. That is absolutely stunning. And now I'm going to pick up a little bit of my transition shade to blend out the edges and make sure that everything looks nice and blended and seamless. And then I'm going to grab the shade Ooey Gooey, this one right here, which is a neutral, like bone colored matte shade. And I'm going to apply that underneath my eyebrows just to add a highlight and also again make sure that everything doesn't look too harsh. Alright, so this is what the eyeshadow looks like. Now I'm going to apply some mascara off camera and I will be right back. Alright, so I'm back. The eyes are all done. This is what it looks like. I love it. I love the finished result. This palette does not only look very cute, it is really good. I love the shades that are on the inside. They're very neutral yet still with like a pop of color. It has like subtle like berry tones right here and then your more neutral ones here. This palette has everything for me to create an eyeshadow look, so I don't really need to grab another palette, which is very nice considering how small this is. I also really love the scent it has. That being said, if you are prone to scents and if you're very sensitive to scents, you might not like this. It doesn't linger on the face, like it doesn't linger on the eyes once you applied it. But as long as you are applying it and your eyeshadow palette is open, you will definitely smell it. So if you are very sensitive to that, then you might not like it. But I think it is a nice touch to the palette. So yeah, I think for 20 euros, this is a really good palette and I'm really glad I have it. Alright, so then next we have the Christmas Snuggles and Melted Kisses lip set. So this has 4 travel size melted matte liquefied matte longwear lipsticks. These are exclusive Christmas shades. The set retails for 25 euros and it comes with 4 minis. As I mentioned, I love the set from 2 years ago, so I decided to grab the new one that they had this year. I think the packaging is so adorable. It is so Christmassy and totally up my alley, especially with like the ugly Christmas sweaters right here. I am a sucker for Christmas. I am a sucker for the typical Christmas colors and also just like ugly Christmas sweaters. I am all for it. So the packaging definitely gets an A+ from me. Alright, so then these are the shades that come in the set. So as I mentioned, these are all exclusive. You cannot buy them individually. The only thing I don't really like that they did this year is that they added Sugar Cookie, this one right here. Even though it is a beautiful shade, this one was already in the set that I have from 2 years ago. Let me grab it. Here you go. So this one is from the set from 2 years ago. And they added it again in this set, as you guys can see. So I don't really understand why they did that, especially for those of you that have the set like I do. It is a bummer, but yeah, nonetheless, I am still really excited about these shades. So let's go ahead and get into the most exciting part, which is actually swatching everything. I'm going to swatch it on my hand and then also, of course, swatch it on my lips as well.
Christmas lights fill the city. There are people everywhere. The snow is falling white and pretty.
Okay, so this is the first shade. It is called Hot Toddy and it is described as a toasted brown. It definitely has a purple undertone and I do think it looks really beautiful. It definitely goes with the eyeshadow look that I went for, and I think this is a really pretty shade. It is perfect for the fall and winter time. It is perfect for the holidays. It also smells amazing. It is really hard to describe this scent actually. No, honestly, I'm not going to even start to try and describe this scent. I am the worst at describing scents. But it smells very, very, very good. It smells very cozy and Christmassy. And the formula is really good. It is what I'm used to from the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipsticks. The formula is very buttery, very smooth. It is long lasting, it is smudge proof. And for a liquid lipstick, it really doesn't dry your lips out too much. It doesn't settle into fine lines. I just think that the Too Faced Melted Matte range is very underrated and it is one of my favorites. So yeah. Really happy with this shade. It is absolutely beautiful. However, this is going to be a pain in the ass to take off. I am sure of it.
Let's go get snowed in. How wrong could that be? Being snowed in somewhere, you and me.
Alright, this is the next shade, which is called Candy Cane. This is one of my favorites. I knew I was going to freaking love this. The scent is also really amazing. It smells like peppermint, it smells like candy canes, it is so fresh, it feels very fresh on the lips as well, FYI. But yeah, this shade is just stunning if you ask me. It is a beautiful candy cane red, that is all I can say about it. Again, the formula is amazing. I think so far this is my favorite shade out of this collection, and I am definitely going to wear this a lot, especially during like the month of December up to the holidays. This is going to be my go-to. I can already feel it. Absolutely stunning.
Being snowed in somewhere, you and me. Let's get snowed in somewhere, you and
Alright, the next shade we have Sugar Cookie. This is the one that they had in their previous set as well, and this one is described as a cool toned nude. By the way, the candy cane is described as a bright candy cane red. I forgot to mention. As they say, it is a cool toned nude. It is a darker shade, but this one does settle into my fine lines just a little bit. It might be because of the fact that I have been swatching a couple of shades already and my lips are getting a little bit dry. But yeah, this is the shade Sugar Cookie. I really love it. It is perfect for every day, but again, I already have it, so that is kind of a bummer, but it is a pretty shade and it goes with a lot of different makeup looks. It is a perfect everyday shade, but again, it settles in my fine lines just a little bit. It smells very sweet, again, just like cookies. But yeah, beautiful shade. It smells really good. So I do really like it.
go get snowed in somewhere, you and me. I would rather.
Alright, and then this is the last shade. This is called Caramel Apple, which is described as a spicy orange. That is exactly what it is. It is a like very burnt dark orange shade, and I absolutely love this. I think this is my second favorite shade after Candy Cane, and it also smells the best out of the entire collection. It smells like caramelized apples. It smells absolutely amazing. But aside from the fact that it smells really good, this is a beautiful shade. It doesn't settle in my fine lines. And again, it is my second favorite shade from the collection. It is so freaking beautiful. Alright, so those are all of the shades swatched from the Christmas Snuggles and Melted Kisses lip set. I personally think this is 100% worth the money. I love the formula. I love the colors they went for. They're very appropriate for fall and winter, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, that actually wraps up this video. Again, I recommend both products. They are really good. Normally for the holidays, a lot of the things I just am not really drawn to, but these two items right here were definitely on my wish list, and I'm so happy I picked them up because I know I will get a lot of use out of both products. And that actually wraps up today's review on the new holiday Too Faced products that I picked up. I really hope everyone enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below if you picked up anything for the holidays makeup related, and what your thoughts are down below in the comments. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your very busy days to watch my videos. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah. Bye guys.